So we are at the Malinga homestead today. Ekhaya la Comrade Penuel Malinga. To assess the damages. The car has been burnt beyond and it's really bad. So what we've discovered here, so Emma Life rounds, Tinhlavu, I think it's about 11 that it will and they have also tampered with the glass door by Shire by Beka Pansi. Bullets were getting through the windows, and they actually managed to even get inside the house. And such that my wardrobes so we will hear a message of support and a message to the fellow Swazi people from Comrade Zota Mkhathazi, who is the Deputy President of the People's United Democratic Movement, PUDEMO. So Comrade Zota, over to you.
Siyabonga kakhulu SUDF ngokusinika leli thuba lokuba sililele bakamalinga sisho lokho ukuthi sono sabo asikho angadijela ukuthi khona lebakonini kuphela kokuthi bona bafela kokuthi bakhetha ukuthi bakhulume ngenkhululeko yeMaswati bafune ukuthi eMaswati akabuye akwadi ukuthi even lawo abe ingcenye yokuthi libuswa kanjani lokubhlungu ke nakuvela into lenje kuye kufuneke ukuthi live lilile nakuvela letinto leti kube khona lo ekhutako sibheka ukuthi thine kube ngumlo lophethele live lofanele thaye ekhute lento le ngoba konke kukuyi nekhaya kuye kuthi ngalesinye isikhathi nakucatshenwe kube kunebantu labangala kulesandla labangavumelana labangala kulendzawo le kufuneka ukuthi bese kungenwa kagogo kuyalilwa kuyalilelwana kuyakhulunywa kususwa konke lokho ukuthi asekubekwe phansi noma ngabe bese kuphethwe netinduku sekushaywana njengoba nje nyalo kwaqala le live labaphethe live ukuthi kukhululwe tibhamu ngokuthi sekufanele sitidle abantu kukhululwe masotsha lengona fanele savikele live akafanele ngena nje emakhaya ethu emasotsha emaphoyisa wona sathi ukuthi ayasigaza imihla nemalanga kodwa sesiyabona namhla ukuthi sitinyamatane sesiyadingelwa na utawubuka indlela lehanjiwela umuntu loyicabangile lendlela ukuthi eta anenhloso na ubuka lokwendekela ngekhathi kamalinga uyabona ukuthi vele bekuyinhloso yekubulala na uva naloko ukuthi labantu labathikena befika kokuqala nabato ubuka lo monakalo baqhamuke banjani uyabona ukuthi vele bebaditshelile ukuthi baqedzile ngalolu kwendekala bathi ke uNkulunkulu ngoba simthandaza sathi ukuthi sonke sakhiwa nguye sisandwa nguye ukwatile ukuthi abe nelisu lakhe lesilethemba ukuthi nakusasa litaba khona kodwa nje lebese sicela ukuthi sekwengce salokwenca lento le akuhlalwe phansi inye into lesicela ukuthi Mswatayeni kokuthabide eMaswati ahlale nawo phansi awabita angasho ukuthi utawatshela kokuthakathi atova ngeMaswati ngoba phela vele ubekwa ngeMaswati siyabonga sicela nje ukuthi sive asati lokho ukuthi kude licala lemuntu lalendile ngekuthi akhulumele emalungelo alo ngoba wahamba wayosayina wona le live la sayinela le bomhlabuhlangene la sayinela ukuthi siyawuphathwa kanjani lokungasiko lendlela lesesiphathwa ngayo ngo nje sicatshaniswa sodwa thina enyalo nalaba banika letibhamu nalaba banika letikhali ukuthi basidle ngato siyacatshaniswa ngento lengekho ukuthi kutongathi kukhona lesikwendile lokurong akukho lokurong lesikwendile
Comrade Zota emalunga ePUDEMO kulandzela lesehlakalo lesivelele national organizer wawo ahlukubetekile kakhulu. Some of them uyabona la ku social media they are even lamenting. What can be your message to them kubaniketa tholo qina nekuba encourage since you've been in the fight for this call sikhathi lesithe kakhulu yini
ngiyabalilela ukuthi vele leti into leti yahlakaleko angiko ngithi ngikhuluma nemaswati onke ngaba liswati lelingakuphi kodwa nje kulaba bephudemo ngisho kona ukuthi ngiyabalilela bengifisa ukuthi ngathi leti into dingetetenda kanje kodwa emandla kasiwo kimi akekho kimi kube mina emandla akimi akuphudemo sihlale sisho njalo emihla nemalanga ukuthi siyathi ukuthi silwela i-cause le right silelwa live lamaswati akudzinga live liyabonakala ukuthi selife kanganani live liyabonakala ukuthi akusena lutho lolufanele sisite abantu mina ngifuna nje kuniqinisa malunga ephudumbi yakhe ukuthi angeke leti into dibuse ngendlela yakhe uNkulunkulu ukhona as protector lamaswati afuna nje ukuthi kuhlalwe phansi kukhulunywe kulungiswe indzaba yokuthi tinkundla tehlulekile kubusa abantu
sabona kakhulu. So as you can see, the car that was petrol bombed, it was bombed beyond repair. It's really bad. So we also have Kebile Lamini from the Swaziland Rural Women Assembly. She is the Secretary General of the Rural Women Assembly organization in Swaziland. And Kebile lapha ekhaya kaMalinga kunamake lohlukubetekile with lesegameko lesendekile kunemfana lomncane lebekakhona lobonile konke lokhu lokwendekile and having heard from them ukuthi bakhonile kungena endlini they have tampered with indlu lapho beka lele ngakhona and mentally we know uhlukubetekile make anga actor cool because now kusese kahle but we know psychologically aka cope. What message can you give to the people of Swaziland as a human rights defender umelele bomake yini emavilo ngawasho kubomake labanye eSwatini?
Ngiyabingelela tshele ngibingelela nawo onke emaswati la silalele kubuhlungu kakhulu maswati lesikubonako kwendeka eveni sila khanje kaMalinga namuhla lapho kusekhona sekunetinkinga ukuthi lebadutshula siyadibona vele netinhlavu bashiswa nemoto lokufike nami kwangithinta nje vele enhlitweni nami ukuthi sihlala sinebantwana sibomake sihlala sinomndeni kuba buhlungu ke nase bantwa bethu babona tindlo letinje letibuhlungu basebancane kanje lo etingqondweni tabo kufaka indvo lekabi lebudlova nayitolo sithe sisasebenta sevanike ukuthi sekudujule nemaphoyisa thina sibomake wonke lo mthwalo ubuya kithi siba tintsandzane sive buhlungu konke njengoba nje ungibona tshele nami akukhulumeki kanti kumele ngabe ngilokucinisa nakumake naye lesekavelele kulesigameko kungaba nje kucela nekukhuta ukuthi kude i-violence leyalungiswa ngalenye i-violence nesibhamu ngeke size silungise silethe ku-2 level solo siyacela neminyakeni ophelile sasicela siyinhlangano yabomake ukuthi akuhlalwe phansi kukhulunyiswane ngeke kube nelikhambi nangabe singeke sahlala phansi sakhulumisana sacijelana tikhala labasemagunyeni siyabacela kwekokuthi akubidwe i-dialogue akubidwe kukhulunyiswana kucocisana ngoba lo kwendeka laveni aku-affecti lo mndeni wodwa kuphela kusithinta sonke simaswati sihlobene siyatana konke kuyasithinta siyacela nkosi yami ngaba kucela nje ukuthi labasemagunyeni akungabi akugcine nje ngci abacele litafula libuye kukhulunyiswane nanamaswati sibuke indlela leya phambili ngoba emaswati ayakhuluma ayifuna insandweni ngafuna ukukhethela prime minister asimane abalalelo kube khona into letendekala kweveni lobudlova siyabukhondema ngayo yonke indlela nangemandla ethu akungeke kuze kulakhele live.
Siyabonga kakhulu Nkosi. Are you still having Abigail Chele online? And now we have SUDF President Comrade Lucky Dlamini. Comrade Lucky Dlamini, you have assessed the situation. Ubonile lokwendekile ngekhathi lendlela lama life rounds bekangena ngawo emafastelweni going straight to the bedroom labalala kuyo bakaMalinga, which is this spot bekangena lapha aconze khona ngasembhedeni, but they managed to escape the life rounds. So actually ngalendlela lekubukeka ngayo, whoever was trying to do this wanted to see these people dead. Bekafuna kubona lamndeni wakaMalinga ufile kwendlula abangena ngekhathi endlini nakhona batemperisha with isivalo lebangakakhoni ke ukuthi kesona basithathe basibeke phansi. Even if you look at the wardrobes, wardrobes alimele kakhulu and kunengi lokwendekile. What can be your message, Ngosi, in that situation?
Angibonga Comrade Abigail, sing SUDF usithandza lithuba kunivusela amaswati lamahle nekokusho nje ukuthi this is the saddest day in the political life of our country, and we believe lokuthi this is a heinous crime, not against the Malinga family but against the people. So namhla ke kusinika kusivisa buhlungu kakhulu ukuthi simaswati sesifikela khona sibulala nasothwana. Kepha le attempted assassin lesiyibonela kaMalinga namuhla kungaba kusho nje emaswatini lokuthi bekungasiyo yona nje i-ordinary attempted assassin, but bekufuna kumekishwa sure ukuthi lo mndeni bayawuqedza namuhla. But ke ngifuna ukusho ukuthi sing SUDF ukuthi we all know and we all understand ukuthi this political violence, it might be an attempt to resolve a political problem. But what we must understand is that we cannot resolve political problems with political violence. At a particular time, we need to sit down as people. We need to sit down and bring bridge to the things that divide us as a nation. This country is so divided, and it cannot in any way resolve the challenges that we are facing today through this violence means. But we need to make sure as people and as a country, especially the leadership, the government must take its role of leading these people. The government must take its role of reaching out to those they feel they are enemies to the status quo. There is no way you can resolve this particular matter where our people are fighting for a free and for equality for all, for justice for all, are fighting for self-determination, where they are fighting for political pluralism. We cannot in any way continue to deny our people their right to elect their own leaders. No way. But I think today it has come to a time where all of our people, we must sit down and genuinely engage each other. Painful as it may be, but we must sit down and try to resolve all the matters that have been affecting us as a country. No government can continue to lead people by force, and no government in any way can continue to impose itself against the self-interest of the people. Because the people, what they've been seeking for, it is to elect their leaders. It is to determine their future. Let power be in the hands of the people, so that they can be able to have equal share to the economy, so that they can be able to determine how their justice system should be. Because today, this violence that is here, if the people, they've lost faith in the justice system. Not even a single person has been arrested after the bombing of the Pudemo president. Not even a single person had been arrested to the attempted shooting or bombing that happened here at Malinga family before. Not even a single person was arrested in that bombing that happened in the Pudemo Secretary General's home. So it tells us that the kind of judicial system that we have, it must be biased. These are issues that resolve around politics. And for us as a country to move forward, we must be able to say, now seize this moment and say this is the time to bridge the chasms that divide us as a nation and just a new way forward. How do we want to govern this country? Because people, they want to elect their leaders. People, they want to have a say in the governance of this country. People want this 1973 decree to be done away. People who does not want, if a government refuses people to just the right to express themselves, just the right to assembly, the right to freedom of association, it all becomes useless. We saw yesterday, or maybe one will take an opportunity, that we saw an incident yesterday where even 2 police were shot and dead. As SUDF, we denounce violence. We condemn such things because we know violence begets violence. There is no way that you can resolve any matters through violence. But this is a moment to have a decisive leadership where our leaders must begin to engage each other. Time has come for us to sit down and chant a new way forward for this country. There is no way. It could not take this country from the political crisis, the economic crisis, the social justice crisis that we are facing as a nation. This is not something that is going to resolve this particular matter, but we are saying, let us hold each other as people of the country. Let us continue to remain confident, because we have no crime that we have committed. We have not done anything wrong as people to say we now want to elect our own government. We have not done anything wrong by saying we do not want to elect under the Dinkula system of government. We want a new system of government where people, they will elect their leaders, where people, they will elect their government without anyone imposing leaders to them, without anyone being appointed on their behalf. That is what we can say as SUDF to the people of our country in Swaziland, to the world outside there, that we believe that the world has a role to play in Swaziland in terms of solidarity. We believe the world, more especially South Africa, has a particular role that it must play in making sure that it forces change in Swaziland, so that we will not see the thousands and thousands of economic refugees that we are in South Africa who are Swazis. That SADC has a role to be decisive in the issue of Swaziland. We cannot allow ourselves to continue in this trajectory. We have become a banana state. We have become a laughingstock to the whole world, where we are led by a family, where we are dominated economically by a family, political by a family. It cannot operate in this 21st century. We cannot handle ourselves like that as a nation. We cannot continue to use this reason of sovereignty under a carpet of human right violation, the huge human right violation that continues to happen in our country. It is not something that is good. It is not something that it can take us forward. We want to say, comrade and family and friends out there, you will let us continue to support the Malinga family. Let us continue to support each other, because we have no crime. But the crime that have been committed, it is a crime that has been committed against the people. This attack against this family of Malinga, it is an attack against the people themselves. We thank you, Comrade Aman.